Hi, Jenny Azulai with Legal Tech Publishing, and I am on the exhibit hall floor at ILTACON 2024. And I am so excited to speak with
Igor Labutov, CEO, co-founder of Laer AI.
And Sanjay Manocha, I'm Chief Legal Officer and Growth Officer for Laer AI.
Awesome, great to meet you both. Excited to see you and speak to you. Can you tell us more about Laer AI?
Laer AI is a technology company building AI solutions for the litigation space, the entirety of the litigation workflow. We got started, myself and my co-founder Bishan, at Carnegie Mellon and Cornell, where we developed a lot of our early technology. Ultimately, we then partnered and incubated it at Sullivan & Cromwell, where we developed kind of the early version of the technology and where it's been used on live matters for the past 4 years. And we got our launched our first product in January.
Awesome. So can you tell us more about your offering and what are you showcasing here at ILTACON 2024?
Sure. Yeah. So we're thrilled to be here, and we've been showcasing Aida, which is our underlying platform based on Igor and Bishan's postdoctoral research. Aida is a unified litigation knowledge platform, and it's a unique innovation in the industry and in the space of large language models in that it reads all the data in your litigation matter, whether it's documents, millions of documents, deposition transcripts, pleadings, fact memos. You can teach it, and it constructs knowledge, extracts knowledge out, and makes it available to these large language models like GPT or Claude or Llama. And it effectively extends the memory of these large language models to ground them in reliable facts, to make their outputs transparent and verifiable, and to make use of these large language models actually economically scalable, which I think is a big problem given the size of the matters that we deal with in the litigation space.
So a related question, why do you believe in your ability to solve these problems?
Yeah.
So a lot of the problems that we worked on when we developed our technology have at the outset focused on understanding really large and complex data collections. Initially, a lot of that work had been on reading the web and extracting a lot of conflicting information, distilling key and core facts from that data. Litigation investigation settings are not particularly different. So what we're doing is bringing in really not only what people think as nowadays everything being an LLM, but really an architecture, a system that is capable of reading every document, like Sanjay had said, and reading it to a depth where we extract facts, synthesize them into knowledge that could then be used to ground the answers, often that attorneys might be asking as part of an investigation, for example. That is a fundamental departure from a lot of the approaches that we see where technologies today effectively use an LLM as a singular black box with an input and an output, with all of its problems of hallucination, inability to scale to tens of millions of documents. We effectively bring a solution to that problem of what we call scale and depth, and a lot of that comes from the research that both Bishan and myself have been doing as part of our time before starting the company as an R&D of the product.
Can you tell us who uses your platform and what it does for them?
So within our platform, Aida, Aida is designed to work across the litigation value chain, but our first set of offerings are within the discovery functionality. There are three main capabilities within Aida Discovery. It's review, which is around first pass review and replacing first pass review. Develop, which is around fact development and deep instant insights and drawing subtle and latent connections, which wouldn't be possible to do without this construction of this knowledge layer that we create. And Depose, which is the functionality we just released ahead of ILTA, and we're really excited about because it really moves into case strategy and thematic development and helping lawyers maintain control over unanticipated topics or testimony that might come up. So it's really turning into a strategic element here. So this is a very broad set of capabilities where e-discovery teams and even review attorneys might use that review functionality to, through written language or review protocol, instantiate or create AI models off of written instructions and automatically review millions of documents and complex tagging classifications or extract any data. So these are kind of the functional teams that do a lot of the heavy lifting on the front end of litigation, all the way to this depose functionality, which is really something that we see senior lawyers working with. Now granted, there's teams of junior lawyers that prepare senior lawyers for depositions, but the ease of use through this conversational language of our system, it's a unified experience, makes it accessible to senior lawyers. Even in a deposition, if something comes up, to be able to query Aida about this exhibit or about this topic and get a comprehensive view across all of discovery, we really see it as unlocking this kind of responsiveness and creating leverage in the moment, which is really the domain of the senior practitioners within the law firm.
Awesome. So can you share with our folks watching out here, how can they learn more?
So yeah, we are really invested in education. Igor and Bishan have committed their lives to academics and education, and Igor and Bishan as well. They host a number of educational seminars. Please reach out to us on our website, Laer AI. You can reach out directly to me, Sanjay, at Laer AI. We'll get you on a mailing list. Come see our product. We have a phenomenal presentation, and we'll get you signed up for our educational seminars as well.
So guys, what have your impressions been of ILTACON 2024?
Yeah, well, this has been my third ILTACON. We're having a blast. I mean, it's just the energy here is terrific. We see a lot of AI out there. A lot of products incorporating AI, and we're thrilled about that because we do believe in the promise and the value. We love to see it being applied in all these different kind of use cases. And so, we're thrilled to be out here and just to kind of see what other people are thinking in the space. So,
how about you, Igor?
Well, I think as everyone probably here experiences that there are more booths with AI than without. So there is quite a bit of noise in the market. That's why Sanjay said we're focusing and investing heavily in education of the market with our blog articles, with our webinars that we're hosting regularly. But at ILTA, I think it's exciting to see that I think there is generally perhaps more acceptance of AI, the fact that people see that this is the writing's on the wall, that this is really the solutions that are going to take us to the next to that next stage of being able to get deeper insights into the data. But we believe really in that the core approach lies with the way that we are solving the kind of this challenge here, but it's exciting to see everybody sort of working towards the same goal.
Definitely. Well, it was wonderful to chat with you guys. We wish you a successful show, and we can't wait to learn at ILTACON 2025 what the latest and greatest is happening with Laer AI.
Great.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.